Welcome to today's conversation. I'm Gerda, and I'm honored to be joined by Signe Dauskane-Platace, the creator of Doctor as a Healer and Signe Inspiration, a mentor, a transformation coach supporting doctors in reconnecting with themselves and their calling. Expanding on the topics that you already touched base, what advice would you give to, say, it's a young medical student and they want to basically avoid this burnout, right, that you spoke about earlier, and they want to become their best version in their life and still help the patient?
Talking to my young colleagues who are now in a medical school or considering becoming a medical doctors, follow your heart. If your decision to become a doctor it comes from within and you feel like this is the only thing in the world I want to do, I want to help people, then it's okay. Go that route and you will become an excellent doctor. But if you are becoming a doctor because your mom wants you to become a medical doctor, or you feel like, oh, then I will be respected in society, please don't. This is not the right thing to do in your case. Maybe you will be more successful in any other professional realization.
And what would you say, what kind of doctors usually come to you, and like what kind of problems they usually come with?
Of course, burnout. In many cases, they already have some medical problems being a doctors. Of course, they searched high and low to find out new treatments, new diagnostics, whatever, but they still have some medical problems. Some of them have more mental problems. As I mentioned, depression, burnout, ADHD, and also PTSD sometimes. But there are a group of doctors. I was working in a past several years who has diagnosis like oncology, like and endocrinology problems, digestive issues. Because listen, if you are not listening to your gut feeling, if you are not listening to your soul and to your higher self, at first they are giving you a little signs, little things, which could in normal situation lead someone to realization that something is wrong in my life. But if you are a medical doctor, you are pretty stubborn. And you think that you are more wise, you are smarter, and you can trick the medical system and you can trick your own health. But unfortunately, that is not the case. And I really suggest you not to wait until you have serious illnesses and serious diagnosis, but listen to your gut feeling, listen to those signs you are having every day, I'm sure, and start with opening your mind that there is a possibility that you can live differently, that you can work differently, that you can have a very different attitude to yourself, to your patients, and to medical system in general. I promise you that is possible.
I feel like this is also very good point of view, not only to doctors but also to any sort of like any people, basically any person, because everybody's always struggling with some health issues, right? And it always comes from the gut, and
Yes.
I'm also on the path to learn that. So thank you for explaining that. And one of the questions I really want to ask you now, have you seen doctors truly change after working through burnout? And maybe you can give us some details what shifted for them.
First of all, be patient. You are not listening to your signs and higher self for decades. And when you start seeking for help, at first you think, oh, everything will be fine the next morning. This is not how it works. And I will not gonna lie, it takes time. It takes patience and it takes some efforts from yourself, doctor. What means efforts? First of all, again, you have to be with an open mind at first, then with open heart, and not open heart to your surroundings, but open heart to yourself. But if you are 40, 50, 60, or 70, and you survived through everything you've gone through, believe me or not, your heart is almost 100% closed. And it takes some time for both of us to work together. It takes some commitment. It takes some serious attitude to yourself so that you allow me to guide you through this process with a deep love, trust, and respect. And sooner or later, you will feel that you feel like lighter in your body, that you feel like more connected to yourself, that you find the meaning again in your existence. And those feelings are something what you cannot buy, something what you cannot have like this. I want it and give me this. No, it takes serious commitment and changes in lifestyle, changes in attitude, and changes in how you see yourself. But I can help you.
And how do you deal with community who think otherwise?
That's okay. If someone is not ready, they are not ready. I'm not here to crack you up. I'm here to show you that I can support you when you are ready.
Are there any upcoming programs or retreats, events you're hosting in the upcoming months so our listeners can also join?
Yeah, end of January, there will be a masterclass and also at the beginning of the February. So if you are interested, we will leave the name of the masterclass and details so you can join. This will be free masterclass for medical professionals and I will be happy to meet you over there. Dear doctor, if this conversation was interesting for you or you had some aha moment, I'll be happy if you'll share with me your feedback, if you will tell me your story. And also, I would love to learn if you are ready to change your life for the better.
So thank you so much, Signe. It was amazing having you here. I guess we'll have to meet in another episode to learn more about you and your journey. And thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you. Bye.